here we are off on our very first real camping trip. Go. How would you say we're doing? There's been a few tense moments. Okay guys, I'm gonna lose my temper right away. Hey guys, I'm Michelle, and a few years ago, I was a single mom to Lincoln, Ava, and my stepdaughter Gracie. This is Kelly, and he was busy single dadding his boys Ethan and Wyatt. Fast forward a few short years, we met, bought a house together, got engaged, got married, and are now living the most beautiful adventure of our lives. Now don't get me wrong, being blended is not always easy, and we certainly aren't perfect, but follow along with us as we live our happily blended ever after. All right, here we are off on our very first real camping trip. We got Ethan here. Hi. Kelly. In the back, we've got Ava, Wyatt, and Lincoln. Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm excited about.
You're excited to be on YouTube? What are you excited about with our first camping trip?
Everything. Using my pocket knife.
Okay, Ethan says using his pocket knife. What about the kayak and the island, guys? Are you guys excited about that?
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome too.
Yeah. Getting ready today was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Ava skipped school because it was the last day of school.
And I got
so I decided to let her. Oh yeah, well, Ethan got to watch Toy Story 4 at school. I decided to let Ava stay home from school today to help me get the trailer ready. And we also I got a pedicure and she got a manicure. So we're ready for summer. And yeah, packing the trailer was a lot of work, but now I feel like a lot of the stuff is done. The condiments and that kind of thing will never come out because we'll just plug it in when we're home for a couple of days, transitioning into our next place. So we've got 2 little camp trips at the beginning of July here, and then we are going on our big long haul to Vancouver Island in 2 weeks from now. So we've got a couple times to try things out and see what we forgot and make a list of things that we need to add to the trailer and all that good stuff. So I'm pretty excited. We've got a 2-hour road trip. We're going to Old MacDonald Campsite. Never been before. It's at Buffalo Lake, south of Camrose, Alberta. And we chose this because it's got great amenities for kids. So we'll keep you posted on all of that. We've got Benji boy, who is really excited for his first camping trip. Are you excited, Benji? So we're pretty excited. We've got everything but the kitchen sink. Well, I guess we've got our own kitchen sink in the trailer. Feels like we've got a lot of stuff. And yeah, we're pretty pumped. Have you been making a wiener stick over here? Show me the knife that you have, Ava. That's cool. What's going on in here?
I'm singing some When Your Pants Are Getting Heavy and You're Walking by the Chevy, diarrhea. Diarrhea.
Is this the boy sandwich in here?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. We got Gracie this week. And it is a rainy day, but we don't even care. It's just so nice to be out. Ava, please comment. That's better, Lincoln. Did you actually, Lincoln?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Did you get a knee in the face?
Yeah.
You okay? Let's see. Oh yeah, you might even have a shiner from that. Okay, boys, that's enough. Getting into bed?
Yeah. Come on, Benji. Benji, come up, Benji. We'll give you a
You're still not under your blankets. I'd like you to be like tucked in, please.
Good night, Michelle. This is our first actual camping night.
I know. Benji, are you going to sleep with Lincoln tonight?
Benji, come here.
I still don't see all heads on pillows. I'm going to put you guys to bed earlier tomorrow night.
No.
All right. Take another deep breath in. Relax your body. Close your eyes. Dear God, please surround Lincoln, Ava, Ethan, and Wyatt in pure white light. Fill up the whole trailer in the most brilliant white light you have. Allow this white light to sink into every cell of their body, reminding them how safe and loved and protected they are. God, help them to fall asleep quickly tonight, sleep deeply all night long, and help them remember how grateful they are for everything in their lives. Thank you, God. Amen. So we are going down to the beach. We finally got some nice weather. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a beautiful sunny day. There's Emily behind me. And we're gonna walk to the beach, and the other kids are gonna ride in the truck because we're bringing down all of our stuff. Because today we rented a boat, and we're really excited. It's a big pontoon boat with a big slide, and it's gonna be an awesome day.
Okay, so we're at Buffalo Lake, and we're going to be using for 4 hours, and we hope we enjoy it.
We get 5 hours.
5 hours.
Are you guys gonna go off that big? Are you gonna go off that big slide?
Yeah, the first time we go off the slide, we're gonna be super scared because it's like high up.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is pretty exciting.
Later today, we're gonna go head first.
All right, why don't you guys go help the adults unload the truck so you can earn your way onto this boat?
Okay, let's go.
All right.
What do we get?
All right, we all made it on.
No, you're staying right here.
Just getting out.
Yeah.
All right, here we go on our boat day, guys. Are you excited? Woo! All right, go, guys. Lincoln first.
I'm gonna jump.
Freezing? I missed you.
I'm fairly excited.
Do it again.
Woo! This is so cold.
I'm gonna do it, just I gotta get courage.
Okay, you have 5 seconds.
No!
Ava, what's your concern?
It's gonna be cold.
It is going to be cold.
Let me overthink what's gonna happen. I always have to do that.
Okay, overthink it. So what are you going to do?
I'm gonna go down the slide, but like I'm gonna cry while I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm coming up. All right, Gracie. Yeah, it's ready.
Oh my god!
Kelly, how was it?
I'm going down the slide after like an hour of decision. Like sitting there.
Of course.
Do it, Ava. Do your idea. Shut your eyes.
It'll be done in half a second. And then you'll just be done.
Gotta shut your eyes. Don't
No,
you?
it's a great choice. Look at me.
Just pretend you're in a land of
I
cats.
believe in you, baby girl. I know you can do this. Okay. Go. You can. Look at my eyes.
Want me to give you a boost?
How was that? How was it?
It's actually really good.
Yeah, right.
No, like it's cold, but it's not like, I thought it was gonna be like ice temperature, but it's a little above. All right, so we just wanted to come and say hello from our very first week in the RV with the kids. We came out to Old MacDonald Campsite, and we have our R4 this week, and we also had my stepdaughter Graceland. So we had 5 kids in here. Everybody is still loving sleeping in the trailer, so we haven't been able to use the tent to maximize any kind of space. Lincoln and Gracie shared the couch, and the kids, the other 3 kids did the bunk beds. How's it been so far?
It's been a little bit tough with space when you need some alone time, but we're making it work.
Yeah, I would say it's really interesting. Like our house, we have a walkout basement, and the kids really like live in the basement. So with that square footage, our house is 3,500 square feet. And then this trailer is 350 square feet. So we've gone down quite a bit, reduced by 10 times. And it's been awesome. Like the benefits of that have been card games and a lot of laughs and finding out what's going on in their lives at school. I just feel like there's a lot more quality conversations going on. We have not allowed a single ounce of electronic time. So no computer or iPads at all. And that as a result has really encouraged the kids to be outside playing all kinds of games, bocce ball and croquet, frisbee, baseball, basketball, going to the lake, floating on the water. And that has all been really awesome. So we're pretty excited about that. How would you say we're doing?
Good.
I think we're doing pretty good too. There's been a few tense moments. I can't even really remember what they're about, to be honest. But
Just little frustration stuff.
like I'll have my arm holding something out of the window for him barbecuing, like a pack of cheese or something. And be like, here you go, here's the cheese for the burgers. And then he'll get busy doing something else, and my arm's floating in the air for a while, and then I just throw them on the mat, and I get annoyed, and then he gets annoyed. Stuff like that. Or, one of my big hot buttons as a parent is feeding the kids good and expecting them to eat well. And so one of our kiddos this week, Ethan, has been really pushing back on chicken. And he always says, I want to be a vegetarian. I don't like meat, but he likes meat when it's things like hot dogs or hamburgers. So that caused a little bit of tension between us.
A little bit.
Just because he was frustrated that Ethan wasn't eating the meat. I was standing my ground. Ethan snuck and threw some meat in the fire. We disagreed on how we were going to discipline that a little bit. Hey, I'd say that's been our biggest tense moment.
Yeah, I think so.
I really, truly am a believer in, just being firm with food. I think it's a battle that's worth fighting, because otherwise they'll just continue to tell you how they like to eat, and surviving on things like hamburgers just doesn't work for growing a body. So that's my thoughts on it. I know there's a lot of parenting styles around eating, but our kids are really, really good eaters. Even Ethan, if you sit down and feed him a stir fry, he'll go at it. But getting protein into him is a little bit more of a challenge. So I'd say we got to a pretty good place on it, but we were tired and worn out, and living in close quarters, it's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, they're just in their camping diet right now, where all they want to eat is chips and Fruit Loops. So I'm sure we'll get them back to normal.
Yeah, and really, like, for us, having a few beers and all the chips and hot dogs and hamburgers, I said to Kelly, like, okay, this is a camping trip. It was our first one of the year. Everyone was excited. We met my brother here and his family, and they shared a site with us, which was awesome, and we just really indulged. But I said to Kelly, like, we cannot continue to eat like this. It's just like, there's no way. We're living in here for 2 months. We're not going to be able to fit it in the house door when we get home. So we're going to have to figure out some different ways to have good food in the trailer and good snacks for the kids. If you guys have any comments, like, I would love to hear any other traveling families or anybody who's a big family. Like, what do you have in your fridge for easy snacks? I'm going to cut up a bunch of veggies and hummus. I think that'll be a good go-to, but we're totally open to ideas with that, because definitely we've been leaning on the chips, and that's, doesn't fill anyone up at all, and within 15 minutes they're hungry again.
What's been good? What's been good was we got pretty lucky with weather on the night before Canada Day, July 1st today, and it's pouring rain. That's why I'm in a winter jacket, because I was outside filling up our inflatable beach toys. But last night, the night before Canada Day, was absolutely amazing. We went down and got a spot early and sat on the beach. So we had front row seats basically, and they shot the fireworks off 2 docks that were in the water. And it was one of the most phenomenal fireworks shows I've ever seen. It was remarkable, and all the kids, you look over at them and they're, like they were just so entranced. And before that, they were playing on the beach, throwing footballs, playing catch with the baseball gloves, just stuff that makes memories for children, and stuff you remember when you get older. So I think last night was definitely the highlight of the whole trip so far.
I do too. We've actually gotten quite a bit of rain. There's been now 2 full days of rain. And what we're noticing is it's actually okay. It's not that bad for camping in it. Like, set up some tarps. You can still be out. You can still have a fire. It's a little harder to keep it going. Obviously, if it's pouring rain, you're not going to do a fire. But the one day it was sort of spitting all day, and we had a fire anyway, and it was awesome. Just bundled up for it and had a good time out there. And the kids have been playing baseball in it anyways. We've been kind of we're just rolling with the weather. So that's good. I feel like this is as bad as it's going to get in terms of weather. So if we can do this, then we can do anything.
It feels like October right now.
Yeah, it's cold outside, really. We've got our furnace on and we're getting a little cozy. We're going to go to a movie tonight. The campsite we're at, I'm going to give it a shout out. If you're ever in Alberta or you live in Alberta, you got to go. It's amazing. It's called Old MacDonald Resort. And they have all kinds of stuff here for the kids. There's a basketball court, a big baseball field, their own private beach. They had the live band and the fireworks and a dance party. They've got a comedy show tonight. They have a movie every single night in a schoolhouse. They've got amazing ice cream, unbelievable, a petting zoo, train rides around the whole place that are running every single evening. There's little carts you can rent that are like pedal carts for the kids. There's so much to do here. The sites are very, very nice. All the roads are paved. Almost all the roads are paved. Some of them are gravel, but it's just been awesome. Everybody drives 10 kilometers an hour, so you don't have to worry about your kids. It's just unbelievable family fun here. And the beach, they have freshwater showers. They've got a compressor down there. It's just been really amazing. Oh, the kids are back. We sent them away to go check out the museum. That's another thing. They've got a museum with mini golf and an arcade. So got to check out Old MacDonald Resort, and we're so far overall amazingly happy with our first adventure in the RV. We've got a list a mile long of things that we need to add to the trailer. We've been kind of adding to it as we go, and we're really excited. We've got one more little trip to do next week to a place called Camp Lake near a town that I grew up in called Viking, Alberta. And then after that, we're going to go on our big journey out to Vancouver Island, and we're very excited. So stay tuned, guys. Click subscribe, please. Comment with any sort of food ideas or activity ideas you have for keeping a big family entertained in a small space and well fed. Thanks for tuning in.